Welcome back to Wealth of the Futures channel. Today is Friday, April the 13th. Beautiful day. We're doing it beach style here outside in Arizona, 4 o'clock. Almost sundown. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Consider hitting that like button, subscribing to this channel if you like the content. Today's video is going to be on the importance of embracing block producer, physical geographic diversity, as well as different political regimes. We're going to also talk about different philosophies that block producers could have and the importance in weighing in and strongly considering who to support in this exciting historic launch of EOS.io. So just what is a block producer anyway? Well, think of a block producer as someone who basically registers different records to a ledger, right? To a list. That's what a block producer is. Someone who processes the transactions for users on the network. And they do this mainly for a reward, right? The 21 block producers, there's 21 of them on EOS.io, are now actively seeking support from the token holders of EOS. So it's very important, guys, to take a look at the candidates. I'll attempt to put the links below to where you can find information on the candidates running for the block producer roles for EOS.io. But today's video is going to be more on educating people to strongly consider not only block producers in their physical geographic region, but block producers that may be located in other areas. And the reason why we want to do that is mainly because of strengthening the robustness of the network against potential attacks. Potential attacks both from just random folks that may attempt to attack the network through different architectures that the block producers may have, and also potentially attacks from the different political, geopolitical influences, if you will, where those block producers may be located. And so we want to make sure that we have a diversity of block producer locations so that if one region of block producers gets shut down, it doesn't cause significant damage to the network, and the network can continue to operate relatively well without significant disruptions. So I've kind of explained the role of what a block producer does, the main ones. Block producers also have other roles which make this evaluation of them very important. For example, obviously, EOS.io provides us the ability to conduct smart contracts between different parties to facilitate commerce, to innovate, right? To collaborate. We can use it as a communication medium. When there's disputes on the smart contract between different parties, we know that EOS.io, EOS as a community is developing governance and a constitution. And so different conflicts between parties, if that happens, will go through a process called arbitration. The arbitrators who are assigned to review the conflict between different parties would provide a ruling, and it's the block producers' roles to enforce that ruling by the arbitrators. So block producers have an important role there. They also could serve to help the network recover or deal with an emergency condition. So that's another important role, obviously, to ensure the robustness of the network under potential attacks, which we know there's going to be attacks that are attempted on the system because there's a lot of people that potentially don't want EOS.io to succeed. So we need to have block producers that are technically competent, but also sound in principles of enforcing the constitution that EOS.io has, as well as the arbitration rulings. It is likely that a block producer that does not follow the constitution or likely has demands too high of rewards, likely just be booted out because there's several competing groups that are vying for this opportunity to really fulfill this historic role for the EOS.io token holders. So really the goals of embracing different block producers across different physical regions around the world as well as political regimes is a couple different things. We talked about them, but here they are in summary. Different physical areas, different internet sources, different architectures, different perspective and skill sets. Right now, we see block producers and really cryptocurrency as a whole narrowed to, I think, specific perspectives and skill sets. And what we'd really like to see is, I think, broadening of that and opening it up to many more people, many different locations, so that we have the very best competing groups that can provide EOS.io the best value for everybody. And we also want an independence for those roles where value is on the line. So we don't want, ideally, we would want people that are independent from large purse strings or factions where they may be funded by somebody else, and that then influences different paths that the software or the platform could take. So what makes me so excited about EOS.io in a nutshell? Well, if you think about it, EOS.io represents potentially an unbelievable technology at an unbelievable price, I think. The price is really free if you think about it to innovate on it, but more so than that, what I look at it as is a proxy or a method by which we can create new innovation and provide ownership to different ideas that are sometimes leveraged across communities in a way that we haven't been able to do today, mainly because of different barriers to assign value to networks themselves. That's been very difficult to do up to the advent of blockchain technology such as Ethereum. But it also provides the ability to scale those to thousands and millions of users. Now, what is the price of a technology solution that reduces the barriers of creating new technology? I think that's pretty much, you could assign a huge value to that. And what's the price of having the ability to connect with others across a network that are excited to help you create your ideas and take them to a global community marketplace with little or no barriers, within that walled garden? That's really what EOS.io is about. And it's amazing, as you continue to learn more about this, it seems very promising in the sense of what potential value it can unlock and its challenge to the legacy systems. So what would it take to do something like this today? Well, it would require you to probably move to a region with the best talented people to create your product. It would involve much more regulatory tape. It would involve trusting people that you don't necessarily have arbitration stake, if you will, to resolve any disputes that happen, in a global community, because there's different jurisdictions. With EOS.io, the constitution and the arbitration process is across the global network. So that provides very unique value that we don't have today. And obviously, we have the ability to provide or seek people with specific reputations across the community, and that maybe provides some method to assess the likelihood of them helping you, unlock additional value with your idea. So all those point to some exciting things for people who hold EOS. Most important thing right now is making sure that we carefully evaluate the block producers who are vying for an opportunity to serve that role on EOS.io, and really want to make blockchain or an EOS.io for everybody, not just traders, not just coders. We need everybody, meaning consumers, meaning innovators, meaning professionals. And we need to basically take the ability to create a business and reduce the cost to do that, to unlock more value for the network. So many things can go wrong, but it seems like the way I'm looking at it, EOS.io potentially provides a new virtual land, a new virtual citizenship with a defined set of rules to conduct commerce, to innovate, and to collaborate. So I'd encourage all of you guys to take a look at the Blockproducer links, which I'll link below, see what they're about, see what their principles are, ask questions, and please get involved in the EOS.io Telegram chats. You can find a lot of information there. There's an EOS.io governance channel where there's exciting debates going on and discussions. And there's an Opportunities Telegram channel where you can find a lot of roles and needs, right, that the community has. And regardless of what skill set you have, there's something you can bring that's unique to the table. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a marketer, whether you're a business professional, whether you're a coder, there's something for everybody. So I'd encourage you guys to check that out. Let me know what you guys think, as well as the Community Updates Telegram, which provides a summary usually every day or every few days on the exciting developments on EOS.io. And the last link I'm going to provide is EOS Talk, which is an excellent forum for people looking to connect with others in a great community. And it's run, I think, put together by Fuzzy. So shout out to Fuzzy on that. But if you guys have any questions, certainly ask those below in the channel. And I look forward to next video. So hopefully everybody's doing good. And yeah, we'll chat again soon. Thanks for tuning in, and ciao.